Hey, what's up everybody? Robert here with A to Z Smart Home. Just wanted to do a video today on some of the fun things about the smart home and smart lights. I know in the past few videos we've talked about some of the issues you come up with, and we went through the installation of the light bulbs here in the bonus room. But I want to show you some of the things I already have set up that are more ambient. They just, for me, they kind of make the environment a little more soothing, so to speak. So I have lights that are mostly laid out in the living room area. One of them is just a regular light strip. It's not color, but it sits behind this picture that sits on a table. Looks really nice. So at night, the light illuminates through the picture. Looks kind of cool. I also have 4 Philips Hue play bars and a Philips Hue gradient light strip on the back of my television in the living room. And then I have 2 color light strips, one under the counter in the kitchen and then the other on top of the counter in the kitchen, which provides some ambient light. And it's really nice, especially at night when, you know, the house gets dark, but you don't want to have all the lights on. These lights provide enough to where you can walk around and do things and you don't have to turn on lights all the time. I also have a Philips Hue Bloom, and it sits on top of a little table and illuminates a picture, which I really like. I do have some lights outside, but I'll be honest with you, I have not been as impressed with the exterior outdoor Philips Hue lights as I have been the interior. I've had 0 issues with my interior lights. They all just work. They're easy to place. They look good. The lights that were outside, I didn't have them outside very long, and I actually had 2 of them fail. One of them, I'm not really sure why it went bad. It just started flickering one day. I checked the connections. Everything looked fine. So I had to remove that. And then the other was one of their Lily lights. It's like a spotlight. It started just like blinking randomly. It's kind of odd. The connectors they use for exterior lights they kind of screwed together. They have like a rubber seal, which is great, but it seems like that the seal isn't as good as it should be or could be. I have one that actually had water in it and kind of corroded some of the connectors. I was able to clean it and put it back together, and it's still working fine. But I just feel like the exterior needs some work as far as longevity. You don't want to put a light out and 6 months later have to replace it because they're not cheap. So I would definitely take a look at some other exterior light products. What my wife eventually wanted us to do is just put some regular low voltage LED lights kind of around the house and the walkway area, so that's what we did. They're on a timer. They're not controlled by app. They're not color. They're just regular exterior LED lights, and they work great, so that's fine. But the interior lights are awesome. They're just a lot of fun, in my opinion. I do have the ceiling fan in the living room also has some Philips Hue smart bulbs that are colored, but again, that's one of those situations where I really didn't need color. I just kind of bought them, so I thought, oh, this is going to be awesome. But I never turn colors. I just turn them on and off. So again, should have thought about that. I could have saved myself, you know, a little bit of money. And of course, you know, I have the lights up here in the bonus room, as you can see behind me. So the light strip we just put up, that is the TP-Link light strip. And then I also have a Bloom over here that lights up this area. I have a Bloom behind me that you can't see that's right below the desk that kind of lights up the wall. And then I also have another Philips Hue light strip that's over on this side that's up underneath the cabinet. That kind of lights the bottom of the wall right there in the back behind the little cabinet. And again, I just really like the ambiance of the lights. And it's nice you can change them colors. A lot of times, like when we do Christmas and different times of the year, I'll change the color theme to be more of the holiday theme that we're in, which to me is kind of fun. So it's something you can definitely, you know, buy and really just kind of play with. I mean, it's not like you have to put them in a certain place. You put them where you like them, where they look best. And to me, it's just fun. It adds a lot of character, in my opinion. I would definitely take a look at some of the interior light options from the TP-Link. These seem to be working great. So are the lights in the ceiling fan. They're much less expensive than Philips Hue, but the Philips Hue lights are definitely a great pick. If you know, they are pricey, but they just work. Again, all the interior stuff I have, it just works. It works great, easy setup, easy to connect. It's really nice because the app is easy to use, functions very well with Google Home. I'm sure it does great with the Alexa. I don't have Alexa. And one thing about the TV that I wanted to mention too is Philips Hue has a sync box. And so the sync box has 4 HDMI inputs and 1 HDMI output. Of course, the output would go to your television. So the inputs you put, like I could put my PS5, I put my NVIDIA Shield Pro device that I use actually for all my streaming. You can put the Google Home TV on it. It's just a way that as the input comes in and the sync box reads the video and audio content, it will actually sync the bulbs according to the color that's on the screen. And it's really cool. I'll put a video in my YouTube and on the website to show you how the transition works. It's almost instantaneous, and it's really awesome, especially when you have a really good action movie with a lot of different colors that are popping on the screen, and it makes it really awesome. There's also some games where you can actually have the muzzle flash will flash the lights so it looks like the gun's firing off to the side of the screen. It's really cool. So that's really neat to be able to do that. It also, you can switch it over to audio where it reads the audio signal and not the video signal. So it will allow the lights to kind of dance to the music. And that's also really cool. We've used that many times, like for Christmas and different things when we're having guests over, and it's a lot of fun. So definitely something you want to get and just kind of play with and check out. Just have fun with it. You know, there's all kinds of things you can do to kind of brighten your atmosphere and change the mood and just have fun with it. Actually, when I was thinking about Christmas, I almost forgot to mention that Philips Hue last year came out with a Christmas tree light strand that you can wrap around your tree. It's actually 16 feet long. It's very long. Easily be able to cover the average, 6 foot, 7 foot tree. Last year, we actually decided to use it as some decoration for the banister. My wife didn't want it on the tree. She wanted just the white lights. But it looked pretty cool. And you can actually set the lights in the Philips Hue app to kind of rotate through certain color schemes. So obviously we chose kind of a Christmassy color scheme. So the lights on the banister just continued to rotate through these cool colors. So it was really awesome. The next video I'll be making in a week or so, I think I'm going to show you some of the smart home devices that are not necessarily lights. There's a lot of different things. I actually have a garage door opener that is connected through an app that I can use remotely. Of course, there's cameras, so we'll get into some of that in my next video, but just kind of want to make a quick video on some of the things I already have set up and show you some of the options you can do to create an ambiance with the interior colored lights, because it's a lot of fun. Anyway, listen, I really appreciate you watching. I would really appreciate a thumbs up and a subscribe, keep the channel going and kind of get things rolling. If you have any questions, comments, drop them in the comments section below. Would be awesome. You can also go to my website, www.a2zsmarthome.com, and you can shoot me an email in the contact page. So just let me know what you think, and if you have any ideas, put that in there too. I'd love to get some ideas, and we can definitely take a look at doing some segments on that. So again, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.